Hello, my name is Ebony Fortune, and I'm going to be talking about NFL concussions. First, let me start off by saying that I myself am a big fan of football. I can't wait for the season to start, and I look forward to my team being in the Super Bowl every year. But at the same time, as much as I love football, I am also scared, for example, my children to play football if they ever decide that they want to play football because of the NFL concussions. I previously learned about NFL concussions and I furthered my research on it for this project. What I've learned in my research recently is that the NFL says player concussions dropped by 29% in 2018 during the regular season. Anterior cruciate ligament tears went up from 54 in 2017 to 57 in 2018-2019 season, but medial collateral ligament tears combined dropped from 143 last season to 131 in the 2018-2019 season. Even though it sounds good, there's still a change that needs to be made within the NFL to continue to drop the rise in NFL concussions. They also plan to do an experiment with censored mouth guards as a trial and error for certain teams and certain players. The mouth sensors would be designed to measure frequency, magnitude, and direction of impacts the players experience. To me, that sounds like a great idea. Why they're not pushing it more, I'm not sure. I haven't done the research on that. But a mouth guard that was sent their moves and what exactly causes CTE, which I'll get further into, which sounds like every player should have it. I understand the trial and error part, but I feel like more players and more teams should get on board with censored mouth guards. That's a great idea. CTE is a degenerate disease of the brain and is associated with repeated head traumas like concussions. 96% of ex-NFL players had brain disease. Symptoms of concussions would be imbalance, headaches, confusion, memory loss, loss of consciousness, vision change, hearing change, mood change, fatigue, and malice. The statistics on diagnosed concussions during the preseason and regular season practices plus the games would be 2012 261, 2013 229, 2014 206, 2015 275, 2016 243, 2017 281, 2018 214. The NFL made a decision to donate $30 million to support research on medical conditions prominent in athletes. Over time, more suicides were being seen from CTE, in football players. More rules were also put in place to protect the players of the NFL. In February 17, 2011, a former Chicago Bears defense back, his name was Dave Overson. He committed suicide with gun and Instead of the usual suicide, shooting yourself in the head, he shot himself in the chest because he wanted his head to be, well, his brain to be examined and researched for CTE. And CTE was found, and it is also found in other deceased NFL players. CTE is a brain condition believed to be caused by repeated hits to the head, since the first former NFL player was diagnosed with CTE in the early 2000s. New research is finding that youth football may be a risk factor for CTE further down the line as well. Also, high school and college football. Concussions are very common in professional football, as well as hockey, but we talk about football. During impact, individual neurons can be stretched and damaged, which causes the concussion. Even high school and college play pose a risk for complications of CTE, like further. So like the longer you play football, that's what studies are showing. The longer you play football, the longer you have to endure hits or impacts and concussions, the more likely it would be that you get CTE.